ladies and gentlemen, I am here at the COVID studio, COVID Championship Wrestling. It's the Cat Daddy, Paul Bowser, and I have here on the line, isolated, therefore quarantined due to COVID, Paul Jones. Paul Jones, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Bowser. I am one of the lucky few that has been healthy through this entire crazy conundrum, as you put it.
How have you been? How did you escape? You practically live at the CCW studio, Joe Dirt style, down there in the boiler room.
That's right. That superior immune system of mine has kept me relatively unscathed.
I guess years of treating you like a lab rat has finally paid off there for you, Jones. You escaped COVID. Right. You escaped COVID. Now you couldn't escape the COVID Conundrum 2 and myself taking on Justin Tyme.
That's right. And this match here, obviously, this is the first time a lot of our fans are going to be seeing it. This is from our very first show at L'Anse Creuse High School.
That's right. The only way you could have seen this match beforehand is if you were lucky enough to tune into DJC Game Studios on YouTube, because I had to go out of my way to get this on any kind of air after CCW decided, they're not going to put it on. Look at this guy trying to get a grab at the Cat Daddy. I don't think so. Nothing wrong with that. Just not for the Cat Daddy. Anyway, yeah. Hey, shut up, Jones. I don't care how sick or not sick you are. This is still the Cat Daddy show. Anyways, DJC Game Studios, look it up. You'll find this match with the stellar commentary of myself and DJC Game Studios himself. But that's not the point. This isn't here to plug him. Oh, look at this little cheater chasing me around the ring. What do you got to say about that, Jones?
Little cheater? That's absolutely ridiculous. Justin Tyme just got sick of you standing on the outside for what felt like an eternity. He wanted this match to continue. And look at you. You slid back in the ring. You played possum, you got him in, and you dropped on him as soon as he came back in the ring. And now you've got that full mount on the back. You got that, looks like that camel clutch in.
That's right. That's the Cat Daddy clutch. It's a little bit more devastating than the traditional
look at that. Clutch. You had him too close to the ropes. You let him reach out. You didn't have his arms locked. Now, Bowser, I'm sorry, but you're taking the man for granted here.
You know what? Maybe I wanted to continue to punish him. You ever think about that, Jones? I'm going to have to get you in the ring so you can get a little perspective on things. How do you feel about that, Jones?
Well, I feel just fine. It's being on the outside of the squared circle, Bowser. You can be the Paul that specializes between the ropes and specializing right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that flex.
Oh, kicked out there.
That was a beautiful side slam on your part.
You see what I did there? Okay, it's okay if you didn't. It's okay if you didn't. The fans can go ahead and rewind and watch me relieve myself on young Justin Tyme's head by passing some gas out of this sweet old Cat Daddy backside.
And you've got a decent,
Got a what, Jones?
Like kind of an abdominal stretch there. Is that a surfboard with? Is that Bowser?
That's Cat Daddy stretch. That's Cat Daddy
original. Cat Daddy stretch.
Look at this little cheater. It's a little chopping in the nipples.
It's going to take more than there you go. That second chop from Justin Tyme had a little more sauce on it. That first one, that just wasn't going to do it. See, he's leaning into you a little bit more with those, but Justin Tyme, kick, that boot right to the midsection. That's all it's. Oh no, the elbow to the back of the head.
They should call
dropping down on him. I was just about to highlight how much weight you have on Justin Tyme.
Shut up, Jones. They should call me the executioner because I just hit him with the guillotine. Ha ha! Cat Daddy style.
Beautiful snapmare into a body scissors by the Cat Daddy.
That's right. Go ahead, keep talking about them legs. Look at them vivacious, luscious legs just squeezing the air out of the jump.
That's right. He's snapped back onto the mat to exert more pressure on Justin Tyme's midsection, and he needs to do more than fight out of this. He's stomping, trying to get the crowd behind him, but he really needs to try to bury those hands in and break that lock your legs have. I took a different route out through some elbows and managed to get free. Stomps on your ankle on the way out.
He's a cheater. He's a cheater, Jones, and that's why I just hit him with that forearm smash right in the sternum. And look at, he's about there just kissing his own behind. Yeah, that's right. That's a
that may have been a little bit of an ill-advised move on Justin Tyme's part. He needed to. Honestly, he probably needed you to come to him there. He shouldn't have just recklessly stormed in. But you still only got 2 from it.
Well, you know, that's if this referee would learn how to A, count, B, move a little quicker, maybe go on a little diet there. This referee is looking a little...
Ooh, look at that. And there the Cat Daddy shows Justin Tyme what a real chop is, and then drops the forearm. God, you just loved... You're almost as bad as DeMilo with the posing sometimes.
Well, I know how good I look. That little jerk face. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on him. He ain't got to really worry about me at the moment. After what he did to Ryan Sins a couple weeks ago, just abandoning somebody.
No, you know, I was actually just thinking of that this morning during my preparation for this recording. I feel that Ryan Sins, DeMilo is making himself no friends anywhere in the locker room, and it's going to come back to bite him in the bud.
I don't think DeMilo has friends in everyday life, much less the locker room.
I don't know that he values people enough to have friends.
I mean, he values himself. He values himself more than I value that elbow, as you can tell, because if I valued it anymore, the job would be done. We'd be watching the next match. But nope. I'm going to powerbomb this fool.
Oh, he slips out the back door. Goes for a drop kick. Doesn't get near enough of it, though. I mean, again, Bowser... little unfair, you versus Justin Tyme. You're at least twice the man's weight.
Yeah, you know, you keep making all the excuses you want for him, but that doesn't do any justice, as I'm over here resting in the corner. Oh, as I lured him in.
Oh.
Suckered him in, just like everybody else. I laid the trap, I set the bait, boom, gotcha. Oh, look at this. Oh!
And there is the power bomb from the Cat Daddy.
It's Cat Daddy bomb.
And you can tell it. You gave it everything you had. You went to both knees immediately, go over for the pin.
That's right.
There it is, 3.
At least that referee was quick enough to get down there for that pinfall. And the Cat Daddy reigns victorious.
You know, it's kind of funny. New Albania runs around CCW doing whatever they want, which usually results in someone getting hurt, myself included. Andre, you think it's cute and funny to walk around playing doctor, snooping into things that don't belong to you, huh? You know what you did to me. And next week, if I have to crawl with one good leg into that studio and show you what pain looks like, I will. See you next week, Kabashi.
Oh, hearing from Trevor Straud there after last week. Andre Kabashi threatening his family. He was outside the hospital giving some doctor's records, just sneaking in, doing some nefarious activities. New Albania, I'm telling you. But let's get to this match, Jones.
In this match, folks, is 2 members of Cobra Kai, the Sensei and Iron Eagle, versus Kyler Coleman and Solo, the Anime Assault.
Oh, let's be clear. They call themselves Cobra Kai. I think somebody's watching a little bit too much Netflix these days because, what were you going to say, Jones?
Don't take anything away from LJ Lawrence. He is actually a martial arts master. Now, I don't know about whether or not he maybe is a little too obsessed with the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai to have styled his entire dojo after it, but don't take anything away from the man. He is one of the most dangerous wrestlers in this area.
Well, don't mistake what I say, Jones. All right, this is the Cat Daddy speaking. And what you got to do is do a little deciphering in my dialect here, Jones. All right, you feel me? All right. Now, what I was saying is the man's a little mentally unstable, so therefore that makes him incredibly dangerous. That's what I was commenting on, was the danger of this man being obsessed with a Netflix television show. Look at, he's insane. He's just beating the snot out of this guy. I'm not taking anything away from his martial arts ability. I'm just saying the man is off his rocker.
Well, I don't know about that, Bowser, but I do know that LJ Lawrence and Iron Eagle have taken control of this match. LJ Lawrence had no problem dispatching both Solo and Kyler Coleman just on his own. He has tagged in Iron Eagle, who...
Now, Iron Eagle...
Oh, my.
The vicious tornado DDT there, just driving Iron Eagle, now known as Aaron Kaiser. He denounced this whole Cobra Kai business. He seemed to have his head on his shoulders. He said, I don't want to be associated with such nonsense. And he said, I'm going to, be going by my real name, Aaron Kaiser, not some phony alias like Iron Eagle.
That is right. LJ Lawrence has made one appearance since then to try to convince him otherwise, but he disappeared that night, and we haven't seen him since.
He got beat so bad by Aaron Kaiser. Yes, we have not seen him. Remember, he got beat so bad. Ooh, look at this. We're ignoring some incredible action there, Jones.
That we are, and I don't know that our memories of that event are quite the same anyways, but Solo there gets two on Iron Eagle, the former Iron Eagle, now Aaron Kaiser, as you so gracefully put it.
What are you talking about? I don't have the good memory and all that good jazz. If you can go back on the YouTube channel and watch the episode right now. I don't remember what episode it is. I'll give you that. I ain't got the memory on the episode dictionary, definition, diorama, all that good jazz. But guess what? The video's out there, all right? You know what? You can lie all you want because you move your lips, all right? But guess what? I can't lie because I got video proof.
Well, Aaron Kaiser, Iron Eagle, took over there with a big spine buster. Has tagged in LJ Lawrence, who delivers that thrusting kick to the abdomen of Solo.
Are you all right there, Jones? I heard you coughing.
Ooh.
Are you all right, Jones? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I heard you coughing. Are you okay?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You ain't got the COVID, do you?
Just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay. I'm just double checking, Mr. Golden Immunity over here.
That's right.
I want to put that immunity to the test. I'm gonna introduce a new segment next week when we're back in the studio after the cleaning process. When we get back in the studio, I want to introduce a Fear Factor-esque segment and make you eat a bunch of slugs from the Sudan, and I want to see how that immune system handles. How do you think about that, bub?
That sounds absolutely ridiculous, Bowser.
Ridiculous enough that I'm going to make it happen.
How ridiculous is that air that LJ Lawrence got, but dropping back down into that headlock on Solo.
Kyler Coleman there.
Caught up.
Shut up, Jones. Kyler Coleman on the apron, getting the crowd. Look at that back elbow there by the mentally unstable. I'll call him crazy. I'm going to go ahead and say crazy. The crazy LJ Lawrence talking smack to the audience. Look at that. He was just out there just yelling and just flapping his gums, talking about he's going to do this and he's going to do that. Cobra Kai this. And now look at Iron Eagle tagging him in. Look at LJ Lawrence just breaking the rules. He's a cheater. He's a cheater like that Jason. Oh, look at that. Oh.
Oh, those definitely look like closed fists to the Solo, or to the abdomen of Solo.
To the Solo abdomen.
And Lawrence just lifting him up and choking him in the corner.
He was choking him. Just choking him. There's no other way to put it, Jones. They just blatantly choking the man in front of everybody.
No, I must say that, in my opinion, some of Cobra Kai's tactics are, if not directly against the rules, there's a lot. They like to stretch them. They like to really test the officials' patience.
That's putting it mildly, Jones. I don't know. I don't know if what? Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Of course, it's putting it mildly. I try not to elaborate too much.
Go ahead. Keep elaborating. Go ahead. All right, I'll do it. Aaron Kaiser with the
I'm trying to focus on this match. You're trying to talk about this, that, and all the other all night.
No, Irish whip. Oh, drop to old choking across the middle rope. Now I got to do your job. Look at LJ Lawrence. What is he doing? He's doing some crazy stuff.
Well, at this point, this is definitely where LJ Lawrence runs back in with the Superman punch. I remember, though, he was talking smack to the crowd this entire time. We thought he'd completely lost track of the match. Iron Eagle coming in to keep Solo away from Kyler Coleman, keeping him away from getting that tag.
Just because LJ Lawrence can put together a well-laid plan, like cutting the ring off in half, does not mean this man ain't nuts. Look at him. He just threw him out of the ring. He's trying to hurt him. Not only is he trying to win, but he's trying to hurt him.
He also takes Kyler Coleman off of the apron, and Iron Eagle is just dropping those clubbing fists down onto Solo's chest. And Kyler Coleman is trying to get the official to see this. He's trying to get him to understand, but Cobra Kai is running perfect interference. Iron Eagle is just demolished Solo on the outside very effectively, very efficiently.
I refuse to call them Cobra Kai. You do as you wish, Jones. I'm a rebel. I'll ride my own coattails. That's right. Now, Kyler Coleman was doing more damage than he was good. They were trying to explain to the referee than, all the cheating and backstabbing that's going on. He needs to just stay out of the ring and let the official handle it, just the same as you would the police, a judge, a medic. Oh, crash into that turnbuckle.
LJ Lawrence misses that charge. Oh, Solo charges in with that.
He needs to make a tag. Uppercut. He's just sitting there doing his little dance. He needs to make a tag. The man's been beating on for the last 10 minutes.
Oh, then
That's what I said. He needed to make a tag. Now I got a knee in the face. Whose fault is that, Jones?
Well, Solo thought that he had that second wind there. Maybe trusted in his abilities a little too much. LJ Lawrence going up to the middle rope.
Yeah, he is, and he's flapping his gums too much. He needs to just do it. Everybody out here is just yelling and running and jumping. Oh, and he missed.
Oh, misses it.
That's what I just said, Jones. He missed because he was flapping his gums. He's a crazy man. He had a plan, but he went too far. And now,
tag. Solo gets the tag.
Kyler Coleman in. Vicious forearm blows to the neck. Off the ropes. Go ahead, Jones. Take it.
He's got LJ Lawrence off of his feet. He wants him back up. Slides under the kick.
Oh.
Sling blade.
He would have got his head taken off. Two count.
LJ tosses him off and quickly gets that tag to Iron Eagle. And Kyler Coleman is right on top of him. Tags Solo back in. I don't know about that. But we'll see how it works for him.
Oh! He just got his head beat
double hip toss.
He just got his... Oh, what? Oh! What is that? Leg drop splash combination.
A leg drop. Some sort of a combination. Kyler Coleman went for the leg drop, I can tell you that. That, in my opinion, did the most damage in the maneuver.
Are you not listening to me, Jones? I just said leg drop splash combination, and you come back with some sort of combination, and Kyler Coleman hit a splash, Solo hit a leg drop. That's what I just said. It got an echo in here. Oh, ducks it.
We'll chalk it up to a failure in communication or a failure of technology.
Hey! Oh, Solo just got it.
Yes, he did. And this event is really what would lead to Aaron Kaiser washing his hands of LJ Lawrence.
City Championship Wrestling. This is the phenomenon known as Darion Ultra. And I'm seething with rage because last time I was there, our friend Mikey Mourner has apparently lost his mind and wanted to cheap shot me right in front of the ref, giving me the dub. But it's okay. I'll deal with him next week. But as for my real opponents, New Albania, so as you can see, I'm getting to know my enemy and spending a lot of time next to this dumpster here. Because New Albania are pieces of trash for threatening a man and his family and attacking him from behind the back. It's unacceptable.
Oh, and then after that match, what fans didn't see is LJ Lawrence putting the mouth on the fans and Iron Eagle, which led to him leaving. Now, he was talking so much smack, the demon Molech had to come out here, and now we have Mollock versus LJ Lawrence. What do you got to say about that, Jones?
LJ Lawrence told Iron Eagle that he would show him what it was like to actually have it, to have a match in hand and to know you have it in hand. And that is what this match is supposed to be about.
Look at these vicious kicks that LJ Lawrence is giving to it. Now he just to the back, to the stomach. If he would have just focused like this, all the energy on these kicks and his attacks, they might have won that tag team match.
Well, LJ Lawrence contributed plenty to the match. If anything, I think it was a breakdown in communication more than ability.
No. You misunderstand, Jones. I didn't say he did not contribute. I'm just saying he needed to stay focused and have the task at hand instead of flapping his gums and being all Mr. Entertainer guy or showman or hot dogger or any kind of terminology you want to put on it. You have them in every sport. People who don't want to focus on scoring, they want to focus on playing to the crowd and getting some kind of reaction. And it's just like, you know what? At the end of the day, it wins, Jones. It's wins. That's what pays the bills. Wins, not loses. Not losses. Not talking to the fans. Not signing autographs. You got to win. And now LJ's got him in the corner. He should be going for some kind of pin or submission. Instead, he's just hammering away. He ain't even trying to win. What is this, Jones? Am I alone in this? Am I crazy? Am I seeing this? Speak, Jones. I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Look, the man is in there with apparently a demon, the demon known as Molech. It's going to take more than what you would typically deliver to the average man to end a match with the demon known as Molech. And LJ Lawrence is smart enough that he knows that. That's why he is continuing with this flurry of strikes. See, now he has brought Molech down to the mat. And he does, there you go with that focus. Yet again, though, you are correct. He should have stayed on the demon known as Molech.
I mean, he's still in control, as you can see, but for how long with that type of lack of focus? For some kind of karate man, I figured I could have a lot more focus.
And LJ Lawrence taking a lot of time here.
Oh, he missed it. Oh, we got hit with the I don't even know what that would be. It's just a flying demon hand strike from Mollock. Now he's biting the turnbuckle.
I don't even know if Molech has fancy names for the maneuvers that he does, Bowser. I think he just wants to hurt people.
You know what? Have you ever heard of karate and crazy? Now, this is karate meeting crazy. This is crazy karate meeting just crazy. And now LJ Lawrence is just feeling it.
And it is crazy how quickly the tables have turned in this matchup.
1, 2, he grabbed the rope and he kicked out. He made double sure he didn't lose on that one.
Well, of course he did, Bowser. As we've said, crazy or not, LJ Lawrence is a weathered veteran.
That's a nice way of saying he's old, Jones. You want me to get him in the ring with you? You want to settle this with LJ Lawrence? Sounds like you have something personal with him, Jones.
No. If anything, I think that, you've said plenty about LJ Lawrence and you're the wrestler. I think we need to get the two of you in the ring. It might wind up similar to this if you're not careful. LJ Lawrence all over the demon known as Molech.
I'll wrestle anybody, all right? I'm watching enough footage of LJ Lawrence here. I think I have his move scouted. Oh, devastating trip, choke, slam. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Demon Molech picks up a victory. LJ Lawrence, that's 2 in a row he just, you know what? I bet you with the manager. Oh, hold on.
It's been over a month since I've been in action at City Championship Wrestling. And the reason for that is because exactly what I said over a month ago. I will not step back into a CCW ring until myself and Dean Hendricks gets Genesis 2-on-2. And the reason for that is because there's nothing left for me and Dean to prove. We're undefeated. So why not go against the team that everyone seems to consider the top, Genesis? Once we face you, we will prove you are no longer on top. The top team is Dean Hendricks and Forever Young. So, Paul and the other Paul, you give me a call when Genesis are done hiding behind these stupid COVID episodes that they put out, and they're ready to face us 2-on-2.
November 5th, 2021, Double Chains. We saw last week on COVID Conundrum 1, the first main event at Lance Cruz High School, August 27th, between these two teams. Things got so out of control from June 6th to August 27th. Now November 5th, they got to Double Chains, Jones. They got to Double Chains.
That's right, and right away, the Purge has started in with the most brutal tactics imaginable, choking the members of Genesis with those chains. Kevin Calloway with that devastating German suplex. Sean Tyler raining fist down on Chris Moore.
Yeah, oh, he's holding the chains up. He's announcing to the crowd his Double Chains. The crowd is fully aware it's Double Chains. The crowd saw it on the poster. The crowd saw it on the internet. The crowd is ready to see it that night. They're going nuts here. They're getting choked, Genesis is, Jones. They're getting choked.
This is just, look at that. Kevin Calloway has dropped down onto the mat. Just all of his weight was wrenching that chain into Lance Starr's neck, his exposed throat.
And Sean Tyler not having any mercy there for Chris Moore on the other end of the spectrum. Just giving him a vicious stomp. Wrapping the chain around his head and neck, stomping him down to the mat.
And it looks like both members of the Purge have gotten the shackles loose from Genesis's ends of the chains. They now have complete control of the legal weapons in this match.
This is, look at Kevin Calloway. He's doing a version of the banana split, the same banana split that you'd find on the mat there at the high school or college. A banana split that you separate your groin. Oh my goodness, Jones, this is just what does Kevin Calloway like to say? He's a violence artist or
an artist of violence, I believe. They love to talk about despair, and that's about where Genesis is right now. I don't see a way out for them, honestly. The Purge are just taking it to them with these chains.
Jones. Genesis, the Purge. What?
Kevin Calloway was stomping on Lance Starr's knee right there. Just the dirtiest tactics you can think of.
He did. Now he's choking him. He's borderline hanging this man, and there's nothing the referee can do about it because it's all legal. Though it shouldn't be, because the damn Purge has no hands, no chains on their one hand. They're completely abusing the rules here. Even though there are no rules, they're abusing the stipulation, I should say. Chris Moore fighting back. Not enough.
Depending on the perspective of the individual, Bowser, the official probably should have attempted to even a temporary halt to the match just to reestablish the connection of the chains to uphold the stipulation instead of letting this continue. This is insane.
We are the official here. Definitely, this match should have had two officials, one referee on the outside, one referee on the inside. That's how this match should have went down to avoid such things. That way, they would have got more.
I count 4 maniacs in this match alone. You should have had 5, 6, or 7 officials out there.
You know what? We could have had 10 referees, and I bet you this outcome would have happened the exact same way. Because when the Purge and Genesis, as I was trying to say earlier, they get into the same location, it seems to be nothing but violence and despair, as Kevin Calloway likes to say. And he's got both arms butterflied behind the man's back. They're going for a spike. He countered.
Lance Starr gets that donkey kick on Sean Tyler and gets free, showing some life. but this is a very dangerous place to be.
Ooh, both Purge punched themselves in the face simultaneously with chains wrapped around their fists, Jones. What do you got to say about that?
That's what you get. It came back to bite them, that they had taken complete control of those chains. And now it looks like Genesis might actually have a way to victory, Bowser. But they need to capitalize on this moment.
Genesis has the... Look at Landstar has the chain. He realizes it. He's hooking it himself. He ain't worried about no official. He doesn't need no army of referees. He's out there. He's going to wrap it to himself. He's going to bind himself to Kevin Calloway. Chris Moore, he's doing the same with Sean Tyler. The Purge, they will not get away now.
That's right, because Genesis has some integrity and some honor. Look at that. Sean Tyler grabbing onto a fan to try to save himself.
You see that broke? That broke. Both chains broke. That's
and I think Genesis, at this point, it doesn't even matter anymore. They need to just punish the Purge for their behavior.
I'm calling shenanigans and chicanery on that one there, Jones. Both of them broke. Landstar trying to get some kind of binding as well as Chris Moore. They got the right idea here. They're trying to keep him from running. Landstar, I almost said Landstar. Sean Tyler there. I'm all confused, Jones. The action's all over the place here. I love it. That's why everybody's got to come to CCW. That's it. I'm going crazy over here, Jones.
Well, Chris Moore has Sean Tyler debilitated on the outside, and in the ring, Lance Starr is all over Kevin Calloway. He does indeed have that chain. It is locked back around his wrist, the shackle to it.
Jones, there's some news after this match. We got some big news coming. You don't even know about this, Jones. You always had the scoop. Look at that. Speaking of scoops, Chris Moore just whipping Sean Tyler against the post face first. Lance Starr now choking Kevin Calloway in the corner. This is out of control. The referee's on the floor. What is this guy doing?
I think he's just trying to stay out of harm's way, to be honest. Lance Starr has lifted Calloway up. Chris Moore is all over Sean Tyler.
Do you know what the referee would have been good for here? You know what, Jones? You know what the referee would have been good here for?
A lot of things.
Exactly, but we don't have one out there now, do we?
Well, I don't know about that. I definitely see an official right there, but there's just at this point, bad blood boiling over.
Hey, just because you see a guy in a striped shirt, that don't mean squat. That could be some guy. You know what? Right now, just standing out there with his hands in his pockets, just doing nothing. Might as well work at Foot Locker. You know what? Wearing that striped shirt. I don't know if Foot Locker still exists, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, well, what you got to say about that, Jones?
The official is attempting to maintain some sort of semblance of control. Kevin Calloway just pulled Lance Starr off of the top rope via that chain.
I saw
that. Both men down in the ring.
Devastating.
Chris Moore and Sean Tyler both up, but still on the outside. Oh, Sean Tyler sent into the turnbuckle post. What's Kevin Calloway up to?
He's tying him up in some kind of abdominal stretch with the chain.
It looks like he's focused mostly on the arm now.
Look at the chains wrapped all around Sean Tyler there. Chris Moore here is just laying it to him.
Lance Starr fighting back from beneath. Oh my! And folks, I can assure you, Chris Moore is an even larger man than he appears in the footage. Those blows would kill a lesser man.
Whoa! Oh! He caught him. Oh, he just squished that.
See it right there, Bowser. You're definitely right. We should have had a second official here. The official's been taken out.
Mitch Hewitt's out there.
What's he doing there?
Punching him in the face. He's got a little chain. It's chain
of course he does. These three run around with all kinds of weapons on their person. And look, now Mitch is ducked under the ring trying to pretend that he was not part of these shenanigans.
Why? The referee got bashed in the head.
Well, he's just Mitch Hewitt. He's an intelligent man, Bowser. He's going to try to mitigate the circumstances of the event.
There's no disqualification, Jones.
It's force of habit when you do these types of things for a living, Bowser. I shouldn't have to tell you that.
I think you should have to tell me why exactly he's hiding under the ring. This official has double, if not triple vision, after being smashed in the face by a human being. All right, you getting there?
Lance Starr is spasming, it looks like.
These big old wrestlers, and you know what? All right. I'm gonna break it down for you. Big old wrestler coming at you, 90-0. Guess what? Yeah, your little tiny little pea brain is gonna get smashed if you're the average person. That's facts. Facts. That's what the kids say nowadays. Facts. Facts. Look at that back shot. Facts.
Kevin Calloway using that piece of art of his to attack Lance Starr, and he's taunting him with it. Kevin Calloway thinks he's this enlightened artist. Violence is his medium, I suppose.
They are tying up the gigantic Chris Moore up there to the post. He's trying to get loose. Oh, vicious knee to the back by Sean Tyler. They got him. They got him bound at the wrist.
But it's still taking Sean Tyler's weight to keep Chris Moore under control. Backs off now.
My goodness. They got Lance Starr up. They get the chain piled in the ring. Oh!
Brutal pile driver by the Purge.
2, 3, it's over. There's that second referee that was needed earlier. Mitch Hewitt rolling out from under the ring as the Purge share a laugh. I'm just... you know what? I've done a lot of things to win some matches, and I just... Look at that. It's just disgusting. Oh, Chris Moore broke free. Gigantic Chris...
But Mitch Hewitt and Kevin Calloway getting the drop on him.
Where's this referee at? He's helping this other referee who's got his head smashed earlier by Lance Starr. They're just going off to the back. What is going on, Jones?
I don't know. But honestly, though, at this point in time, I believe you're supposed to be in control of the event.
I'm in control of the YouTube show, Jones. I have nothing to do with these live events.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. You try to you certainly insinuate yourself into them enough.
What are you trying to insinuate by my insinuation?
Genesis is well respected in the locker room. I'm surprised nobody's come to their aid. Although the
Paragon. You see Paragon? He hit the ring. Look at Paragon. He's chasing the Purge away with that steel chair. That's it,
right,
Jones.
That's it.
Hey, Jones, that's it.
That's it.
We'll be back in action next week in the CCW studio live.